Latest transfer news. Liverpool targets De Jong bargain as Real Madrid plot shock move. Welcome to LFC Transfer Daily News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Liverpool transfer news as bombshell Real Madrid move targeted amid Frenkie de Jong bargain. Liverpool has reached the final of the Carabao Cup, but the transfer rumor mill doesn't stop for anyone or anything. Arne Slot's side, quite clearly, is doing pretty well as it is, but it can always be improved. That will have to wait until the summer. Now the January window has closed, but the speculation is only likely to increase more and more before then. Considering the starting point is a team flying domestically and in Europe, it can only be exciting to think about Liverpool getting even better. Here is the Liverpool.com verdict on the transfer gossip to emerge around the Reds today. We start with a Barcelona midfielder who has been sporadically linked with a move to Anfield over the last couple of years. Frenkie de Jong, Barcelona. With Frenkie de Jong's contract at Barcelona expiring in 2026, his current side could accept a bid as low as $37 million, pound 29m / euro 35m, for him in the next transfer window, according to Caught Offside, who claim that Liverpool would be keen. De Jong is yet to sign a new contract with the Camp Nou outfit but has never shown a willingness to leave before despite plenty of links to the Premier League. While Ryan Gravenberch has the number 6 spot tied down at Anfield after his stunning performances this season, bringing in some cover for the Dutchman could be appealing. Liverpool has Wataru Endo, of course, but he is a completely different kind of player. Brahim Diaz, Real Madrid. Liverpool is lining up a bombshell move for Real Madrid winger Brahim Diaz this summer, according to Fishages. Battling for a place alongside the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, Diaz is supposedly looking for a way out. The former Manchester City ace, now 25, is claimed to be a priority target for Arne Slot. Under contract until 2027, Diaz has previously been valued at around $62 million, pound 50m / euro 60m. Latest transfer news. Liverpool want De Jong as Arsenal weigh up Martinez move. The transfer window has closed for most top European leagues, but planning will already be all underway for the summer window. Teams are working tirelessly behind the scenes on identifying targets and figuring out their budgets. Managers will be constantly assessing their squads, with sporting directors and recruitment staff scanning the market for potential deals. A plethora of players will become available in the summer, with clubs famously have more money to spend and aren't as restricted by financial fair play rules. The rumor mill is beginning to pick up pace, and we've collated some of the biggest current transfer stories. Liverpool are reportedly eyeing a deal to sign Frenkie de Jong in the summer. The Netherlands international will enter the last year of his contract at the end of the season, and Barcelona will be willing to sanction a sale due to his wage demands. According to reports in Spain, Arsenal will consider breaking their transfer record to sign Lautaro Martinez next summer. It will require an offer in excess of €100 million for Inter to entertain selling their captain, but Arsenal are expected to move for a big-name striker at the end of the season. The release clause in Harry Kane's contract at Bayern Munich will decrease to around €65 million over the next year, and Tottenham Hotspur have the option to match any bid that Bayern accept for the England captain. Meanwhile, Galatasaray still want to sign Newcastle's Kieran Trippier before the Super League transfer window closes on February 11th. Liverpool transfer news live. Wembley Carabao Cup details. Virgil van Dijk update and Joshua Kimmich talks. Liverpool are heading back to Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. The Reds were overturned a 1-0 deficit against Tottenham in the second semi-final at Anfield on Thursday night. Goals from Cody Gakpo, Mohamed Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai and Virgil van Dijk gave Arne Slot's men a 4-1 aggregate win and booked their place in the Wembley final against Newcastle United on March 16th. After the match, captain Virgil van Dijk admitted he has no idea if he will be at Liverpool beyond this season. The central defender is one of 3 high-profile players out of contract in the summer, alongside Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah. Away from the pitch, while the winter transfer window has closed, with Liverpool one of the few clubs not to use the opportunity to bolster their squad. Slot's side were the subject of links to players from across Europe, including Santiago Jimenez and Stefanos Tsimas, who completed deadline day moves to AC Milan and Brighton and Hove Albion, respectively. Deadline day was a busy day in terms of outgoings, with Tyler Morton becoming the topic of interest from Middlesbrough. However, the Reds couldn't agree on a deal with Michael Carrick's side. However, Dominic Cornice and Kyde Gordon completed loans to Gillingham and Portsmouth, respectively, while Fabian Morozek and Jayden Danns had their moves announced on Tuesday. Wembley ticket latest. Ticket information for the trip to Wembley next month is not yet available. But the club did confirm those details the day after they reached the final last year. The Reds had an allocation of 32,196 tickets in the East Stand, having previously been on the west side of Wembley for each of their 3 2022 trips. Season ticket holders and official members who had recorded 3 of the season's previous League Cup fixtures could register online for the ballot from 11 a.m. the following Monday. That window then closed 3 days later on Thursday, a day after the club notified everyone who registered of the results from a ballot that Civica undertook. Virgil van Dijk provides future update. Virgil van Dijk has said that he has no idea what will happen in the summer amid his contract situation at Liverpool. The defender's deal runs out at the end of the season, with his future at Anfield uncertain. After scoring in last night's Carabao Cup semi-final, he was asked about his situation and future. Liverpool's Kimmich contact, revealed as Bayern seriously worried. The Reds reportedly contacted Joshua Kimmich at the start of this year and are set to do so again soon. They were reputedly in touch regarding a summer move with the Bayern Munich midfielder in the final 6 months of his contract. Talks held. Arsenal, Man United and Liverpool indicate plan to bid for €60 million star following contacts. Arsenal, Manchester United and Liverpool are showing a strong interest in the potential transfer of Eintracht Frankfurt wonderkid Hugo Larsson ahead of the summer. The highly rated 20-year-old has shown in the Bundesliga, and a host of top European clubs are now emerging as suitors for him. Sources have indicated to Caught Offside that interest from Arsenal, Man United and Liverpool is currently looking the most advanced, but the likes of Manchester City, Tottenham and Real Madrid are also keen on the player. There was blood everywhere. Which Man United legend's birthday party was ruined by this shock incident? Larsson is valued at around €60 million by Eintracht Frankfurt, so it could be that he'll be on the move this summer as clubs have indicated they'd be ready to pay big for the Sweden international. Hugo Larsson transfer talks have already taken place. Caught Offside understands that some early contacts have already taken place over a potential move for Larsson, with Arsenal, United and Liverpool indicating to the players' representatives that they'd be ready to come in with big offers this summer. There have not yet been club-to-club talks or negotiations, but that step could follow later after these initial contacts on the player's side. It is not yet clear if Larsson is desperate for a move as early as the summer, so it remains to be seen if he'll push to join any of the specific clubs mentioned. However, it is felt that Eintracht are ready to cash in on the youngster if the money is right, so that could be hopeful for the likes of Arsenal, United and Liverpool. The Gunners have both Jorginho and Thomas Partey nearing the final few months of their contracts, so they could do well to strengthen in midfield this summer. Larsson might also be an important addition to this United squad, as aging players like Casemiro and Christian Eriksen surely need replacing in the middle of the park. Meanwhile, LFC are also looking at Joshua Kimmich, so could do well to consider another younger midfielder like Larsson as well. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.